they're no longer two separate things. That customer who goes along the buy-in journey, they're not solely online and they're not solely offline. They mix between the two, and that's where the opportunity with offline and with physical stores, and with all retail, you have that opportunity to align online and offline, and produce that whole experience. I think most people use online as a way of convenience, but it's not always the most convenient option either, so you still have opportunities there for physical locations, and I think that always will be present in some form, whether that shifts in terms of how it looks from the in-store experience, and the different sort of I suppose incentives to go in-store, that might change. But ultimately, people still will want to go in, they'll want to explore different things, they'll want to sort of have the inspiration that then they can, even if they don't buy in store, they can later go on and buy it online. So
online
I think
definitely has its limitations, even in terms of shopper journey, ease of path to purchase. You know, sometimes it's quite complicated to actually purchase an item, especially if you're not internet savvy, you're not constantly on a computer, it's quite difficult to do. We find that even in terms of the retailers themselves, quite a lot of them had moved away from physical retail locations, from built environment on solely online. One of them being for us, Pandora, had tried this. It was part of Argento. It was owned by Argento. They then bought back the franchise license, and Pandora now reopen in Abbey Centre tomorrow in a physical location again, owning their own brand. So we find that as much as even retailers have tried the online method, solely online, they still need that omni-channel presence. They need that window shopper. They need that person, that presence to come in. It helps in terms of building a community.
Probably the in-store and the physical offline experience is probably going to be less about sales as well, because if you can sort of entice someone, inspire them. I know you talked about your Nike experience in New York, and if you can also get to understand that customer offline as well, that can then help with the online journey. So if you know someone has been in your store offline, they've maybe browsed, and you know you've some data on that experience, you can then use that through your email communications, you can use that through social